Welcome back. I help faith-driven women break cycles, find clarity, and step boldly into their calling. If that's what you've been searching for, you're in the right place. Let's get into today. Hey, good day, good day, good day. I want to welcome you back to today's video, and let me ask you something. What do you want to be known for? Not in 30 years, not when you're retired, not when you're successful, but right now, today. Because here's the truth: legacy isn't built in the big moments, it's built in the daily, mundane, unglamorous decisions that no one sees. It's in the decision to show up when you don't feel like it. It's in the decision to keep going when no one's watching. It's in the decision to do the right thing, even when it costs you. And that, my friends, my sisters, that's legacy. So today, we're talking about why legacy requires daily decisions and, more importantly, how to make those decisions count. So here's what I see women who want to build something meaningful, something that lasts. They want a business that impacts lives, a ministry that transforms communities. They want a family that reflects their values. They want a life, most importantly, that honors God. But they're not making the daily decisions required to build it. They're making decisions based on what feels good in the moment. Well, what's the easiest right now? What everyone else is doing, what requires the least resistance. And then they wonder why they're not building the legacy they envision. And here's the hard truth: you can't build a legacy on convenience, because legacy requires discipline when you don't feel like it. Legacy requires consistency when results aren't immediate. Legacy requires integrity when no one's watching. Legacy requires obedience when it costs you something. And those aren't one time decisions, they're daily decisions. So let's get into our framework for today of for how you can make legacy, the legacy building decisions that is required every single day. And I call this the legacy filter. The legacy filter. There are three questions to ask before every decision. When you think about it, every single day you make hundreds of micro decisions. You decide what to say yes to, what to say no to, what to prioritize, what to delay, what to invest in, what to ignore. And those decisions, compounded over time, become your legacy. So before you make a decision, I want you to ask yourself these three questions. Question number one: does this align with who I'm becoming? Not who you are right now, but who you're becoming. Because here's the thing: legacy is built by the future version of yourself making decisions in the present. So ask yourself, would the woman I'm becoming say yes to this? Would she spend her time this way? Would she tolerate this behavior? Would she stay in this relationship? And if the answer is no, then the answer is no. And I always say no is a complete sentence. No is anointed, even if it's hard, even if it's uncomfortable, even if people don't understand. You're not making decisions for today. You're making decisions for the woman you'll be in 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. So that's question number one. Question number two: I want you to ask yourself, is, does this serve the mission or just the moment? Because some decisions, they feel good in the moment, but they're going to cost you in the long run. The meeting that might be helpful, I'm talking about opportunity that sounds so exciting. That project that could be fun, but if it doesn't serve your mission, it's a distraction. And distractions don't build legacies, they delay them. So ask yourself, does this move me toward my calling? Does this align with my mission? Does this serve the vision God gave me? And if the answer is no, decline it, delegate it, or delete it. Let me say it again. If it doesn't serve it, if it's a no, decline it, delegate it, or delete it. Let's get into question three. Question three is, will I be proud of this decision in 10 years? And this is the ultimate legacy test. 10 years from now, when you look back on this season of your life, will you be proud of how you spent your time? Think about it. Will you be proud of the risk you took or didn't take? Would you be proud of the boundaries that you set or didn't set? What about the people that you invested in or even the people that you walked away from? What about the calling you pursued or the calling you avoided? And if the answer is no, make a different decision. Make a different decision. I know that these questions, can sometimes be, very unnerving, for us to really um, sit down and to keep it real with ourselves. But listen, you will thank yourself for having the conversation with yourself and making the decisions that you need to make. Now, let's get into implementation. How do I implement this? Well, I'm glad that you asked. You implement this by give you some homework. Step number one, you have to identify your legacy vision. What do you want to be known for in 10 years? And I want you to write it down, be specific. Let me give you an example. An example of that would be, I want to be known as someone who helped 1,000 women rebuild their lives after trauma. I want to be known as a woman who built a business that honors God and serves people well. I want to be known as a mom who raised kids who love Jesus and pursue their callings. That's step number one. Step number two is, you want to audit your daily decisions. I want you to take a look at the last 7 days. Ask yourself, what decisions did you make that aligned with your legacy vision? And then ask yourself, what decisions that you did you make that distracted you from your legacy vision? And I want you to be honest. Be honest with it. Right? That's step two. Step number three is to set one daily decision that builds your legacy. What's the one thing you can do every day that moves you toward legacy? Maybe it's 30 minutes of focused work on your calling. Maybe it's one boundary you'll protect, one person that you'll invest in, or one habit you'll build. One daily decision every single day. So, in my closing, here's the bottom line: your legacy isn't built in the mountaintop moments, it's built in the valley, it's built in the grind, it's built in the daily, mundane, unglamorous decisions that no one sees. So the decision to show up when you're tired, that decision to keep going when you're discouraged, the decision to do the right thing when it costs you, that's legacy. So, what daily decision are you going to make starting today? Now, if you want support building your legacy, number one, join the Rebuild and Rise Hub on School. We're building legacies together, one daily decision at a time. Number two, I want you to take the AI plus business readiness quiz. That link is going to be below because we want to make sure that your systems support your legacy instead of sabotaging it. So go ahead, take the quiz, and then book a free AI plus business audit. There's only 10 spots for the month. We want to help you to build infrastructure for sustainable impact. And most importantly, join us for Tech Thursdays. This is free weekly AI training. We are teaching you so that you can learn the tools that free up your time so you can focus on legacy building work. So this is day 44 of 50. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about faith without action keeps you stuck because knowledge without obedience is just information. And information does not change lives. So if you believe that, meet us back here on tomorrow. All of the links are going to be down in the description. You can also scan that QR code and that will take you there to the different links. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I look forward to being back with you on tomorrow. Blessings. If today's message spoke to you, don't stay stuck another year. Book a call with me today. The link is in the description. And before you go, keep watching by clicking the next video on your screen. I'll see you there.